Hello, I'm Bella and welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I've used this deck. I had to break it out of the closet. There are just some that I don't use as often or that have retired from my collection, but I felt called to use this one today. So we'll see. We have Selenite, Magic. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Let's take that. Okay. And I actually have a selenite pyramid here. I think these are selenite. This is like a orange or citrine selenite. It's a little different. But yes, selenite could be important. I might work a little differently. Like for TikTok, I've just been feel called to pull one or two cards and just straight channel from that. But we'll see how that goes, and we'll just let spirit take over. All right. So what does the YouTube collector need to know, spirit? If it's in regards to crystals, just these crystals that they need to work with. All right. Okay, all these. Okay. I'll put that down here for now. Okay, amethyst. I thought I saw this one peeking through. Temperance, everything in moderation, including moderation. Sometimes it's just more so the crystals or like the main word here. So I wasn't a big fan of like the interpretations. I think that's why I don't use it that often. But the crystals themselves, like the pictures, are beautiful. We got Sugilite, star. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. So we got the clear quartz up at the top, and then we got some purples here. Moonstone, secret. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Agate, fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. It's a beautiful stone. Amber, healing. The wound is the place where the light enters you. And then labradorite, kindness. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. I'll just put that one there. Where do I want this one? I'm just gonna lay this one up here. Okay. Put that there. All right. So I want it to be even here. Okay, there we go. That's more to my liking. All right, so what does Spirit want you to know with these cards? Well, magic is definitely in the air. Magic is being worked with the Magician card is popping into my mind here. Work your magic. Wear black. Black helps absorb any kind of energies. Just remember, black absorbs, white reflects. So you want to kind of work with both colors here, especially if you're going to be wearing selenite or any kind of clear quartz. Sometimes you might want to wear a little bit of black with that to balance it. So wasn't there something about moderation? Yes, the amethyst. It's finding that balance with life. And that's the magic, is finding balance. Amethyst and this sugilite here with the colors is reminding me of the third eye and crown chakras. So working with your intuition, and shining like the star, making maybe you are considered or call yourself a star child or like star seed, or just someone who's going to be in the spotlight, who's going to rise up and be a star. And you do that by finding the balance with your masculine and feminine energy, with that temperance. You have one foot in the earth plane and one foot in the spiritual plane. But just remember that any actions you take, you kind of want to, especially if you're still creating and formulating, you want to keep it a secret. You want to remain secret of your plans and your actions because it's still formulating. It's very fragile. It needs to be solidified before you can share it to the world. And shine gently like the moonstone here. Because the moon is the light in the night sky. It's what we look to. So you have that gentleness about you. So this could be for someone who does consider themselves like a witch or a mystic in some way. Again, reiterating with the magic, the moon, the stars, the temperance. And it's a fresh start, a new beginning. Because even though we have like this, I like how it's clear and somewhat clear here, but then we have like the purples here and more of the oranges and the grounding colors here. It's a good balance of the higher chakras and the lower chakras with the sacral, and you could include the root and solar plexus in this as well. It's just grounding this new idea, this magic that you're doing. You want to ground it into reality. And always find kindness. Always find kindness for yourself and for others. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the wordings underneath, but the words themselves and the stones are just great for this deck. And make sure you do the healing work. Like I have amber here. This is my amber. It's very light. I was very surprised. Like this form of amber, like how light it was. You can't really see through it. It's probably not the best quality amber. So you can kind of see it when you hold it to a light. There's like a lighter shade at the edge here. This might not pick up on camera, but it's there. Unfortunately, it's not like Jurassic Park where it's all clear and round like this and it has like a clear bug on the inside. I don't think I have an agate close on hand. That's carnelian. It's fire quartz. Yes, but for agate, yeah, just work with the colors here. I don't remember ever coming across a stone of this type of agate where there's like a blue in it as well. So work with the throat chakra. Let's see, what else do I get from these? This amber here is kind of reminding me, and I mentioned this in my TikTok video last night. So if you want to see more readings where you actually see my face, I do those over on TikTok, and I believe my link is on my page somewhere. But it's at Bella Star Love. But I was talking, what came up last night was bee and I was talking about honey. So this is reminding me of honey. Like a dollop of honey. Because it's very similar colors. And that goes along with the healing, because I was mentioning like how you can use honey and tea to help heal the throat chakra. And you got these blues here in this card too. Is there anything else you want the collective to know in regards to this? Someone might have a Labrador Retriever. Yeah, with the selenite, I'm just seeing working with pyramids. So pyramids are a symbol of power and stability. Stability with the earth and connecting to the sky. And don't forget to be dreamy. Allow yourself to be dreamy with this moonstone. But just don't forget, it's like you might get the inspiration with your intuitive senses, but you want to ground. So be dreamy, but ground through action in order to manifest your magic. All right, I think that's it. So I'll just get these cards, last cards here. The Great Star of Africa with envy. Envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them and soothes their worries. And finally, it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. So just be careful of others who could become envious of you, but I feel you're protected. Emerald with growth. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. But yeah, you're just getting growth through healing with that green color there. And then turquoise. I was kind of thinking that, like, this kind of looks like a turquoise. Happiness. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Yeah, kind of just like disregard the sayings. If they resonate with you, take them. But I'm just here for the bold happiness and the stones. Yes. You are bound for happiness. All right, that's your message. Bye.